Most people think senior living is just one decision, but it's actually a few very different paths, and choosing the wrong one can cost you both financially and emotionally. And I'm also going to share something toward the end that I see people get wrong all the time, so make sure you stay with me on this. I'm seeing this more and more lately here on Long Island. People start thinking about downsizing because they don't want the maintenance of a house anymore, or maybe the stairs are becoming too much. Or maybe you're already in a 55 and over community and starting to wonder what comes next. And here's the truth. This isn't just about downsizing. It's about making sure your lifestyle matches the right level of support. So let's break this down in a really simple way. The first option is a 55 and over community where you own your own home. This is for someone who doesn't need help. They just don't want the responsibility anymore. It's a lower maintenance lifestyle, often with amenities, and a really great option if you're just ready for simpler living. And within those communities, there's a wide range. You've got smaller, quieter communities, larger ones with elevators, single-level living, multi-level units, some with golf courses and a full social calendar, and others that are much more low-key with minimal amenities. So it really comes down to your lifestyle and your price point. And something I'm seeing more and more here on Long Island, newer 55 and over rental communities being built that offer a really nice in-between option. They give you that lower maintenance community lifestyle without the long-term commitment of ownership. This can be a great fit if you don't want to tie up your money in a home or you just want more flexibility. And I also want to mention there are some more affordable 55 and over rental options out there, but many of them have wait lists. So if that's something you're considering, it's really important to get your name on those lists early and be patient because it can take some time before something becomes available. Then we move into independent living. Now you're in a fully rental environment and everything is included. Meals, housekeeping, activities. You still have your independence and you can have your car come and go as you please, but you also have support built in. Many of these communities include 2 meals a day and you'll still have a full kitchen in your apartment. And most of these communities also offer a happy hour, social events and activities. So it really becomes about lifestyle and connection, not just convenience. This becomes more of a lifestyle choice where you're trading homeownership for convenience. This could be a great next step if you want less responsibility day to day, but still want to maintain your independence. Then we move into assisted living. This is where support comes into the picture. You're still independent, but now there's help with things like medication, dressing, or day-to-day needs. This is usually when safety becomes part of the decision. And then there's nursing homes or skilled care. This is when there's a true medical need, 24/7 care, rehabilitation, or long-term support. At this point, it's no longer about lifestyle, it's about care. And one thing I do want to mention, before you make any of these moves, there are also some important legal pieces to think about. Things like, who has the authority to sign? Is the home in a trust? Do you have a power of attorney in place if it's needed? Because depending on your situation, that can affect not only the timing, but whether or not you can move forward at all without delays. It doesn't mean you need everything figured out right now, but it's definitely something you want to be aware of early in the process. And if you're not sure where you stand, I can help point you in the right direction so that you're not caught off guard later. I also want to add, if you are thinking about downsizing, the process itself can feel overwhelming. It's not just moving, it's going through a lifetime of things. And if you don't have help, there are professionals who can come in and help you sort through everything. What to keep, what to donate, what to let go of, based on where you're going next. You don't have to do this alone. And if you need help figuring out where to start, I can absolutely point you in the right direction and connect you with the right people. Now, here's the biggest mistake I see people make. They wait too long. When you wait, your options become more limited. Decisions feel rushed, and it can become overwhelming very quickly, both emotionally and financially. The best time to start exploring these options is before you actually need them. And if you're starting to think about the next step, I actually did another video on my channel, Selling Long Island with Karen Roth, where I walk you through the process of selling a loved one's home and what to expect. It really ties into this conversation, so I'll link that for you as well. And the good news is, here on Long Island, we have a wide range of options. Because there are so many options and they're all very different, I've linked a guide to Long Island 55 and over communities down below so you can start exploring what might be a good fit for you. Or if it's easier, just reach out to me and I'm happy to point you in the right direction. And I'd love to know, have you ever considered moving into a 55 and over community? Or is that something you're just starting to think about now? Let me know in the comments. And if you're not even sure where to start, I'm always happy to walk you through the differences, what each type of community offers, what to expect, and what might make the most sense for you or your family. Because this isn't just a real estate decision, it's a life decision. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Karen Roth from RE/MAX Integrity Leaders. I'll see you soon.